Going live. You're live. Hello everyone. I'm Santiago, and once again I'm going to be testing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but this time only on the GTX 1650. Thanks again to Square Enix for providing a code of the game. So I played this yesterday and tried to launch it on the 1650, and it wasn't launching because of this error. Let me see if I can show you what's going on. Oops, I forgot that I put the mod in. But with the mod actually it launches. That's what I'm trying to show you. Hang on. Let's see without the mod what happens. Of course, this is open. So basically the mod bypasses one of the checks, and on some GPUs the game now runs. Otherwise, without the mod, you get something like this. So how's it going? I wanted to give you the good news. The game launches with the mod, but let's first, very quickly, before we jump into doing anything, why does this happen? Well, the game technically doesn't support DX12 non-Ultimate. So DX12 and DX12 Ultimate are different things. Basically, DX12 Ultimate requires other hardware, and what this does, it basically removes the RT part of DX12 Ultimate, that check. So it only requires a GPU that has mesh shaders, technically. So this is called DX feature level 12_2. So if you want to check, what you need now with this mod is 12_1. Again, this is a hardware limitation at this point. So how do you check? Well, I'm so glad you asked. The Windows key, then R, and you zoom in, and you're going to type DX diag. So this will ask you yes or no, and you'll open the DirectX diagnostic tool. It tells you your hardware, basically. Yeah, non-DX12 Ultimate, 12_1, or 12_0. Exactly. So if that doesn't work, launch it again. There we go. So once you launch it, you'll see something like this with the DirectX diagnostic tool, and it says DX12 and everything. But if you go to display, you can see your GPU's feature level. And as you can probably notice, the 1650 has feature level 12_1, 12_0, 11, blah, 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 blah. But since it's not an RTX card, it doesn't have 12_2, which from my understanding means it supports ray tracing. I might be wrong, hardware ray tracing. So what we're doing basically is allowing DirectX feature level 12_1 cards to work. And if you open the Xbox game bar, which is Windows key and G, and you go to the settings, then you go to gaming features, it'll tell you your system does not support DX12 Ultimate. So that's how you can check. So yeah, this is technically not a fix. This is a workaround thing that skips the RT requirement. So it doesn't work on any GPU. It's not that you can play on a GTX 1080 now. It's for 16 series cards. You need at least feature level 12_1. But while I was looking for that, the DX12 Ultimate, look at this post that I found, very old. GTX 900 series, DX12_2 support. Can someone translate this for me? 10 years ago. From what I can tell, the 980 will support DX12_2. Not even the 1080 Ti supports it. So yeah. And this guy got it right. The bulk of the advanced DX12 features we saw Microsoft at the 980 are part of feature level 12_1. So that's hilarious. 10 years ago, we were talking about this. It was a niche feature. Not sure why the game needs it. I left a link in the description if you want to check it out. Unfortunately, I cannot provide you a direct link. And this is under your full responsibility. Anything that you see that I'm doing with this mod, again, under your full responsibility. This is a file from the internet, so keep that in mind. Link is in the description. if you want to try it. But that's basically what it does. So we skip the 12_2 feature level. Once you download it, you'll get a file, if you do it. And that file, it's the D3D12.dll. So once you get this file, we copy it. Then you go to the game's main folder, which you can find by going to Steam, right-click on the game, browse local files, then go to End, Binaries, Win64, and put the D3D12 file over here. And that should make the game launch. That simple. So we hit play. Yeah, Indiana Jones is a full ray tracing game, so that game does require DirectX feature level 12_2. That's a different thing. Same with people that talk about God of War Ragnarok, saying, oh, it didn't work, but we modded it and it launched. God of War Ragnarok just stopped you for playing the game if you had less than 6 GB of VRAM. So the game was just checking, okay, how much VRAM do you have? And they bypassed that. This one is a little bit different. This one is because of the API. But if you have mesh shaders, again, 16 series GPU, it should work. So if you don't have DX feature level 12_1, you cannot use this mod to play the game. So it works on some cards. If you have a 16 series card, you're in luck. What I wanted to see though, if the game crashes after playing a little bit. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is an Unreal Engine 5 title, and Unreal Engine 5 does ray tracing on the software side differently. It doesn't need necessarily those hardware features. Okay, for some reason it says 4K, this is 1080p. Come on game, we've been over this. Okay. So let's start with medium, which medium technically is a mix of medium and high, but let me put those textures on low and shadows. Let's maximize, yeah, I'll put it on medium. Let's maximize the VRAM that we have. Okay. And the resolution scale, let's keep it on native. Let's see what happens. All right. So this is basically the 1650 with the, so 1080p native plus medium preset plus cloud textures. And let's try. Yeah, there's also mods for XeSS and FSR, but I'm going to try those later. I just want to see if the game crashes after playing it for a bit. When did the mod come out? A few hours ago. Okay, so at the very start of the game, as usual, shader compilation. Come on. We're using all the VRAM already, and mind you, this is the very beginning of the game. This is before the open world. Medium-ish. Mid-low. Settings. So again, this is the least demanding part. But good thing I already played this yesterday with you guys, so we could see that the Prologue was way better when it comes to performance. Let's check out how it runs outside of the Prologue, which means open world. I just wanted to see if it actually worked well. I don't know if a 5700 XT would work. Does it have mesh shaders? Yeah, no, on the 1080 Ti it won't work. You need to at least have mesh shading going on there, your GPU. So on native 1080p, on the open world, we're getting 30 FPS looking into the distance. Oh. So at native resolution, this is pretty promising. There's some stutter here and there, but let's play it a bit and see if it crashes. So, here, dynamic resolution. Let's put it at 66% across the board. So this will be like quality FSR when it comes to pixel count. Would it work with a 1060? No, it doesn't have mesh shaders. It shouldn't. So this allows you, if you have a GTX 16 series card, to play the game. But hey, so far it works. Why does he get stuck in the rain? Come on, man. Okay, so far so good. CPUs were always kind of fine. Don't know about the EPUs. What do you mean?
Let's go.
Oh, let me change my party for maximum audience retention. 1 second, guys. So my party... There we go. Maximum audience retention. There we go. No music? Yeah, I turned off the music just to be safe. But again, when the game suffers the most is in the open world. When it comes to performance, we've been over this yesterday, actually. That's why I'm on purpose looking into the distance. If you see the prologue is like 20 frames ahead. So the prologue is a horrible reference. But hey, seems to be fine so far. Yeah, Square Enix is picky with their music. Yeah, I mean, it's not an issue with Square Enix in my case. The issue with the music on YouTube in general is you never know what they will use to claim music in a video. It's just safer to disable the music altogether. I've been burned too many times. I mean, I've been getting copyright stuff for even benchmark a gameplay. You see when you launch a benchmark, come on, jump. There's no fall damage. Dude, come on. There we go. Sorry, I forgot the yellow paint. I dropped from higher ledges than this and it was fine. You have a 20 series to test this on? It's not necessary. It works on the 20 series without any mods. It doesn't disable anything in particular so far. You try 720 for fun? Yeah, sure. I need to close the game for that though. Let me do it at the end. Because the game doesn't have proper full screen, only borderless, so I need to go back to the desktop and change it. But as you can see, it can be... Actually, you know what? I'll put dynamic resolution on this one. When it comes to the frame rate, as you can see, when I'm not looking into a distance, we get like 60. So we could technically put an upper cap of 100%. So we'll go between 1080p and whatever 66% resolution we have. So 1080p, dynamic, res, 66 to 100%. And that should keep us in a good margin. You think it'll run on a 570? I don't think that one has mesh shaders. So if it doesn't have mesh shaders, you're probably not going to play it. This mod works so far on the 16 series cards. I have no confirmation if it works on AMD 5000 series at the moment. Yeah, it runs pretty well. I mean, it's no surprise. At the end of the day, it's still an Unreal Engine 4 game, and I think it only has the UE4 certain level illumination things. But I'm not sure how much they use them and why they chose to go the DX12 Ultimate route. Because again, it's not like they are using the RT cores for this. Yeah, it may work with the 5000 series AMD, but I don't have one, so no way to test it from my side. The only thing that I recommend if you play on that 16 series card is that you lower those textures if you only have 4 GB of VRAM, because it's already using all the memory. Other than that, you should be good. Yeah, I mean, it's curious that they put as a requirement the DX12 Ultimate. I remember Dying Light 2 had it as an option, but it wasn't mandatory. In Dying Light 2 you can do even DX11, I think. So. Yeah, I don't know why they went that route. Maybe there's a part of the game that crashes without that hardware, I don't know. But again, we're not disabling anything inside the game, technically. Texture on medium would be fine. Maybe, but why bother if it's already at 4 GB? It's already using all the VRAM. And at 4 gigs, you're already, I mean, I see no reason to put it on medium. We're already using a mod to make the game run. Okay. Speak. Excuse me, sir.
The avalanche, folks. It's okay, I'm on your side. You're safe here.
Maybe that's only allocated VRAM, maybe, but it doesn't always get full, so... I just want to see if the game crashes after playing it for more than 30 minutes.
Wish there was something more I could do, but I ain't got the space to put y'all up.
Imagine 1080 Ti. No, the 1080 Ti cannot run it, unfortunately. If they didn't go the DX12 Ultimate route, again, I don't know why they did it, it would work on a 1080 Ti. Again, it's hilarious and sad at the same time, because think about it, with the hardware features of the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck does support mesh shaders, you can play it on a Steam Deck, but not on a 1080 Ti. So to me, that's hilarious and sad. I mean, the 1080 Ti will have a field day with this one if it's supported, if this game didn't require DX12 Ultimate. Almost done with Integrate, can't wait to play this one. Well, have fun, man. I mean, if your GPU is before a 16 series card, you can play the previous one. Once you finish that one, you upgrade your GPU years later, and this game will be much cheaper. So I think that's an absolute win, like the kids would say.
Okay, let's go.
But again, main issue, looking into the distance. It's a classic staple of video games. When there's stuff into the distance to render, it'll drop. If I'm looking at the ground, or a big chunk of the ground, the GPU will get like double the frame rate. It's like looking at the sky. You get like 6 FPS looking at the sky. There must be some type of contract with Nvidia. Who knows, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. It doesn't have FSR. And Square Enix needs the money. I mean, who doesn't, but Square Enix has been suffering quite a bit when it comes to money. By the way, thanks to Square Enix for providing a code. There it goes. Reduce 2 atoms. It doesn't work on the 1050 Ti. So this mod works on 16 series card. If you're not on a 16 series card, at the moment the mod doesn't support anything that doesn't support mesh shaders. And does this work on Ryzen 1600 3060, 8 GB of DRAM, 12 GB of RAM? Yeah, you should be okay on high. The 3060 doesn't have any problems running. You don't need to mod anything in. Yeah. yeah.
I'll take care of him. We'll make it quick.
Summon Shiva, whoever that is.
You willing to step
Yeah, the game
up,
is good.
boss?
Tried to run the game on 750 Ti. It refuses to launch on anything before the 16 series. Just for one enemy.
And they're safe.
Of course. Are you going to test Ninja Gaiden 2? Yes, actually. I wanted to first show you if this game ran with mods and explain to you why it does launch on this card and not on others with the same mod. And right after that, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. A random guy on the internet made a workaround in a day. Seems like developer laziness to you. I mean, just think about it. They have a reason to use DX12 Ultimate to require it, I guess. It's not like the game was broken. This was a deliberate technical choice, but I don't know why they chose it. I don't know the reason why. Maybe it was just to keep 16 series people or non-RTX people from playing the game? Maybe. I don't know. But there's probably a technical reason that I don't know about. Could be a license agreement. Could be anything. The thing is, it's not a bug. They did it on purpose. The reason why, no idea.
Won't take long.
1660 Super will be okay. Yeah, you should be fine. Just make sure to use the mod.
It's on now. Don't overdo it.
I got this.
The only people that need this mod are 16 series card users and maybe some AMD 5000 users. Not sure on the AMD thing though.
Give him your arm. There. That's that.
It's because the 16 series doesn't have DLSS? No, I don't think that's the reason. Because you can use DLSS outside of DX12 Ultimate, no
That's
problem.
the way to do it.
I mean, on supported GPUs, obviously. It would be awesome if the 16 series had DLSS support, but it would give them too much life. Every DX12 game you play on your PC, you have to disable exploit protections flow guard. What? And what is that? Never heard about that. You tested it on Vega, it doesn't work sadly. Okay. But Vega is not RDNA 1. Well, technically the Steam Deck is RDNA 1 as well. That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, the 3050 will be fine. It's an RT card. That one supports DX12 Ultimate, no problem. Mashed potatoes shaders. Let me save. I don't want to redo the first section. Yeah, 3060 is fine as well. If you have a card that starts with RTX, you're fine. You don't need to do anything with the mod. If you have a 16 series card, well, yeah, you definitely need to mod something in.
Well, well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fancy meeting.
Hi there. There we go. Can you try 1050 Ti? It doesn't launch.
Howdy. Saw the sign.
So I can try it, but I will be wasting your time. At
Sorry
least
about
right
my
now, the
He's
mod
just doing
only
it, I
allows
suppose.
stuff that has mesh shaders to launch the game.
I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
There we go. Can I move faster now? Bad time not to pay attention.
All right, Nico. Where'd you run off to?
Oh, okay, I need
You
to find
mean
it.
Pico?
Let's try looking for some tracks.
Do you think a 3050 will be decent until 2026? Yeah, that's too much time. That's next year. In hardware time, that's a lot of time. So I don't know, it's probably going to be fine. We still have 20 series cards in the minimum preset. So we should be good. Lower settings. I mean, sure, why not? Although, if you're going below medium, it's kind of pointless. It's basically potato settings. Especially the background model detail. I'm going to try 720p as well. Give me a few. Instead of 35, we get 40. So you get a 5 frame advantage with the lower settings. At least in the open world. Let's do 720. Let's try and force a lower resolution. To do this, basically you need to go to your desktop and choose 720p as the native resolution. RDNA supports DX12 Ultimate up to some extent. Okay. Interesting. To some extent. So the trick to change the resolution is to do this. You go to your desktop, put 720, and you launch the game at 720. Funnily enough. Good old 720. No, Mace, no voy a andar en una 570. Ni siquiera con el mod. Okay, no, we're not on 1080p. We're at 720. Okay, 720. 720p low. Are you live streaming and gaming on the same device? Nope. Separate computer. Okay, so 720 at the lowest settings is 60 frames for the open world. We're at native 720, by the way. Background potato settings. At least the draw distance should be on medium, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys. But if I want to play at the lowest settings on this game, I'll just bring out my Steam Deck. Let's put it on medium to low. Yeah, let's call this mid-low. Mid-low. So TAAU, mid-low, native 720 with medium background model and medium ocean and a high fog because there's no medium for that one. Low resolution font, sure. Okay. This will keep us into the 50s, but the draw distance is significantly better.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Imagine in a few years how good Intel
it down.
GPUs will be.
When you're on the...
Pray, you know we're not here to kill.
Yeah?
It'll be fun. Approach Pico without being spotted. Okay. I'd rather grab a different chocobo, but that's fine. Okay, I can roll. Let's see if just rolling around works. Let's wait for him to turn around. There we go. Roll, roll. Stealth. Very stealth. You cannot see me. Although he's turning around, yeah, he sees me, definitely. He doesn't care. He's like, dude, you're in the grass. You're not invisible. What is wrong with you? Oh, so close. I was about to hit triangle. Retry. Ugh, are you kidding? You need to throw a rock? Okay. Oh, although the... Okay, that's a very generous checkpoint. Is there a way to play using the X11? Nope, at the moment. Don't worry. You're liking Final Fantasy XIV? Liking to hating it due to grindiness. What? Alright. See, Ninja Gaiden in a few minutes. I have to go all the way back. That's okay. So far, in the 30 minutes that I've been playing, I didn't have any crashes so far. No, it doesn't have anti-piracy. At least not the Nuvo. Does the GPU do 1080p low? It does 1080p medium. Just don't expect 60s. Ah, there we go. There's the rocks. The rock is gigantic. I guess I shouldn't be surprised with the size of the sword. The original had way more enemies on screen. Are we talking about the PS1 game or Ninja Gaiden? GG. Master on stealth. Speaking of Intel, are interested in Intel Arc B580. Unfortunately, in my country, it doesn't even exist. It's not on stores in my country. Plus, when those cards arrive in my country, they will be more expensive than Nvidia cards of the same range. So, until we get the product plus warranty, I think I'm not going to be doing Arc. Also, they are very hot items at the moment. They're overpriced. Same thing in Brazil. Yeah, the B580 doesn't even exist here in Uruguay.
Ah, there's our guy.
Yeah, it runs well so far.
Hey, Cloud.
Do you remember me? Don't you? No, I don't. Who are you?
Nope.
Nope. Obtain the chat module. Okay. That's fine. What are your thoughts on the 5090? I mean, it's just what I was expecting. Honestly, it's not because I have a 4090 that I was expecting the 5090 to be like 30% more when it comes to raw speed. But just looking at the Nvidia charts, using FrameGen 3 and 4 times versus 2 times on the 40 series cards, I think it was pretty... I don't know, I saw it coming.
After careful I call it World Intel.
You think you have to say your 5700 XT now? Maybe.
I hope you'll assist. In return, I will use the info to summarize.
I mean,
want us to become
technically this game is not compatible with that one because it doesn't support fully DX12 Ultimate.
In that case, I see with your activation of
Someone
this
tell
power,
you
no
about
hard
1080?
disk,
No,
which
it
of these
won't
would you
work
like?
on the 1080. Unfortunately.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
Yeah. Just ask. Alright, so what would I recommend if you're using this mod? First of all, be very careful on what you download from the internet. Don't download any random DLL files. Seriously. It's a good time to... I mean, this is a very hot game as well when it comes to people wanting to play it. So don't go around downloading random DLL files unless you trust the source, or maybe you don't care, that's okay. What I would recommend is playing it, if you want anything close to 60, 720, lowest settings, but not very great image quality. Personally, since I have a high resolution screen, I'll probably just do 1080p. To do that, just go to your desktop resolution and change it. It's that simple. And the game itself, I like it. I still need to finish the previous one. I do with video games that have multiple parts. I do the same as with TV shows. What I do with TV shows is I wait for the show to have the final season and I start binge watching the beginning of the show. That's what I did with Game of Thrones. That's what I did with Breaking Bad. And it worked fantastically well. So basically when they announce the next one, the third game, I'm going to be playing this one until the end. That's basically what I'm going to do. Alright. So 1080p, dynamic, res, 66 to 100% with mid-high settings. Alright. So if you have a 1650 or a 1650 Super, something like this, I hope that the game doesn't crash. The texture resolution, I'll keep it on medium because I don't know, I'm an adventurer like you. Yeah, I'll show you the games in a bit. Okay, textures on medium are way better. So why am I putting 66% to 100? Basically the game moves the resolution value around depending on load. So you keep above 30 FPS. If it drops below the target frame rate, it'll drop the resolution as needed. And I think we're a bit VRAM limited.
Hey, perfect time.
And by a bit, I mean it's using all the VRAM already.
Here. You just give that
But it seems to be fine.
So, who here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable?
Is this a race? Nexus mods? I haven't seen a page for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on Nexus mods yet. Fine, no tengo idea.
Here's where we get
Skrillito.
our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers. I mean.
The city will
They're
probably
a
crash
big deal
anyway.
in our-
That's a good question actually. Let me move around faster in the open world. And let's see what happens. Howdy, partner! Sprint.
This way.
I need to speak to him.
Okay.
Yeah, let's dash. No, I don't want to race. I want to
I'll
move
be
around.
here when you're ready.
Good. Can I go away now? Please?
Where you going?
Oh, come on, man. Fine. I'll do what you ask.
Y'all ready to run?
Yeah. I'm playing Need for Speed now. Yeah, this should be a better stress test. Oops, wrong way. I effed up already. It was just a loop, man. What are you doing? You had one job. Oh, okay, you can hit them as well. Okay. Come on. I did it. Yeah, I hit it. I didn't even know I could hit him. I thought, okay, I can go right through him.
Match. Might even have what it takes to win a race or two at the Gold Saucer.
Yeah, come on,
Can't thank
Billy.
you enough.
Don't lie about
never
it.
mind.
We're not here for racing. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is time to stress test. Let's sprint through the open world. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on? It doesn't allow me? Okay, that's weird. Let's see if I can walk through this. Okay, this is definitely a bug. What the hell? I'm not sure if this is caused by the graphics card, but there it goes. There's an invisible wall. Maybe I cannot go that way. Never saw that bug before. Me neither. It's the first time I see that. Let's try to go around it. Okay. I think going around... Never mind. Oof. It makes me dizzy. Jesus Christ. Did I crash it? I think medium textures was too much. Now it's just loading, by the way. It's behind me. If it doesn't work, just go around. I tried. It seems that we crashed it. Hey, it only took 45 minutes. It's fine, I can pause the loading screen. Yeah, I think we went too hard on the textures. So my first advice is to keep textures on the lowest. That includes shadows, by the way. Shadow maps also take a lot of VRAM. ¿En qué ayuda el mod? Te deja abrir el juego en gráficas GTX Serie 16. Alright. Low shadows, low textures, and we restart. Ah, gracias Claudio. Se agradece. You're 6 hours on 1660 Ti, never saw that, but you're playing on low. Well, you have 6 gigs of VRAM on that one. You have 2 gigabytes more than me. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah, MGS5 will be interesting. This time I don't have to do the race again. It's time to move on from DX and make a new API. We have Vulkan. Vulkan is also a thing, by the way. Okay, now it's fine. Wow, thank you, Claudio, for the 50 gifted memberships. What the hell? Thank you so much, sir. Holy hell, that's a lot of memberships. Gracias, Claudio. Se agradece un montón. By the way, ¿quién sos? Nunca te había visto antes. Y tenés un tic. 50... That's insane. Oh, thank you so much, man. That's very generous. Never saw that before, by the way. It's the first time I see someone gifting memberships. Thank you for the support, good sir. Okay, so 20% of the people watching are going to get a membership. That's insane.
Need a light?
Let's go back to Tifa for audience retention purposes. We can at least fix GTA 4. Yeah, but now GTA 4 stutters. Shader compilation stutter on GTA 4. I guess if you play for a bit, it should be good. There's no mod download link in your description. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the description. Again, I'll tell you, download the mod under your full responsibility. Be careful what you get from the internet. The link that I use is dead now, so somebody decided to upload it to Dropbox, and well, I couldn't resist. No, you can get a signed photo, of course. You can now get whatever you want from me. Damn. RIP 580? Yeah, definitely. What GPU? 1650.
Sorry. Keep it together.
All set.
Keep it together.
Just like that, okay?
When you miss out on gift membership with a 20% chance, well, in a video game, to be fair, the 20% chance is not a lot. Yeah, it works well enough, I'd say. If you want to play this game on a 1650, you can do it. Just lower those textures and those shadows, and you should be good. Just to not go over the VRAM limit. If you have anything at 6 gigs, it should be fine. My guess was that we didn't have enough memory to load the rest of the map and the game just decided to crash. Or better said, an endless loading screen. Yeah, the most cinematic emote. 24 FPS. For now it's only for Nvidia 16 series. Yep, because it also uses mesh shaders.
We're crossing the swamp. We'll need to rely on chocobos.
Okay, let's go. They're so cute, by the way. GG. $1050 Ti doesn't work. Alert!
Dangerous fiend detected in your vicinity. Please ensure
Oh
you are
no,
prepared
is
to
my
board
wife
safely.
close by?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am your personal Mods Chadley programmed me. I hope I can be with that attitude to procure
No
the
spoilers?
Don't worry.
Exactly, no spoilers. I skip everything. Just for you guys to not get
Dangerous
spoiled.
fiends may be in the vicinity. Exercise caution. Rare move variant identified.
This is weird though,
Its
but that's fine.
Be ever vigilant.
Yeah, it doesn't work on the 10 series, unfortunately. By the way, this is low textures. Well, the 1650 Ti runs Stalker 2, but you run out of VRAM in the towns. Yeah, UE5, especially Stalker 2, on 4GB cards, it runs out of VRAM.
Chocobos can handle it. Have some faith in our feathered friends.
But Stalker 2 is a different beast, I'd say.
Hey, Cloud. These are known as guide stones.
Ooh,
Crystals that
MSI
direct
Claw
travelers
AI
to
8.
shrines the stones
What a
may
horrible
find
name, by the way,
following
for the
light.
AI.
Shrines
Why do you
contain
put AI
use this knowledge to
apart
strengthen
from
summoning materia. So I
having the
encourage
word
you to
AI
seek
in your
out
product?
sanctuaries.
There will be stock at some point. Alright. So I ran across the open world. And we didn't get another crash. So far. Yeah, Soccer's 2 performance is an anomaly. Exactly. Yeah, no, the fix won't work on non-16 series Nvidia cards. But I mean, at least I'm happy that some people that couldn't play the game can now at least play it. Because this is, believe it or not, I think it's the second most popular GPU on Steam. That's a big chunk of the player base.
Take the lead.
Okay, let's go.
Alright. So the open world seems to be fine. Just, again, go easy on the texture if you're on 4 gigabytes, and you should be good. I got one crash. This is the DLSS4 update on Cyberpunk. Unfortunately, no, yesterday I did 3 live streams. 2 of them were about this game. The other one was about the Xbox preview, and now Ninja Gaiden 2 Black came out. So, yeah, right now I didn't have time to even download the patch. Yes, I'm playing Ninja Gaiden Black 2 in a few minutes. I just wanted to try the town with fire before anything happens. But again, this is outside what it is the open world. This is like close-up locations right now. So this part is not technically not as demanding.
He's holed up inside the mansion.
But it has at least some town to it, I guess.
Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine.
How is this game on Steam Deck? This game on Steam Deck basically lowest settings, lock it to 30, 66% resolution, and it runs at 30. Basically across the board. I have a video talking about the Steam Deck. Well, now you can play on your 1650 laptop as well.
Shinra Manor was
GG.
the biggest building in town, and older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer.
I feel like I'm playing actually Resident Evil 1 when I see this manor.
Kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are.
Alpha Team.
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
I'm Chris Redfield.
You need some help.
Him? A little Mako boy.
Don't open that door!
Living legend.
Jill! Fuck damn it. That's what I think about when I enter this building.
But Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Tifa sand. Oh, you almost became a Tifa sandwich. Barry, where's Barry?
Never knew it had a basement.
Was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
Look. It's me streaming. In the underground. Nobody knows that it exists. The master of unlocking. No, en las 5:70 no andar. Okay, now we got fire. The town is now on fire. And I'm going to limp very slowly because the game tells me to. By the way, the NPC draw distance is pretty poor. You can increase it. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, let's skip ahead. No spoilers. Now we limp very slowly towards the objective. This is not my choice. 80p with no resolution scale. You can do it, but you can drop into the upper 20s using these settings. And thank you so much again, Spencer Walker, for the 6.66 USD donation. You're always there, man. What the hell? Thank you so much, man. You're probably the top donator in this community, so thank you so much. He says, Tifa's jugs consume 1 GB of VRAM each. It's a miracle the 1650 can handle it. Okay, so 2 Tifas would crash the game. You're telling me. I had to read it. Does it have frame gen? Not technically, no. But you can add it with lossless scaling. By default, the game does not have frame gen. Yeah, devil donation, but I had to read it. I mean, it was just too good. It was a risky read, but
I'm coming.
I had to do it. I'm sorry. It's not this way, sir. Will the 6050 Super be enough for stable 60? If you want 60s, 720p. But yeah, why not? Just sacrifice some settings, and you should be able to. How does this work with just 4 GB of DRAM? Is it part of the mod? No, actually, if you have, as an example, a 3050 on a laptop, that one has a 4 GB version. I think it's only 4 GB on the laptop, actually, the laptop version of the 3050. Some people told me that we're playing a 3050 laptop, that the game ran without any problems. So I'm not surprised. Just don't go anything above medium textures and you should be good. Yeah, the NPC so casually walking. I mean, yeah, the town is on fire. Just everyday stuff. Yeah, only the word Tifa is censored everywhere else. Yeah, the T word. Not only add... Yeah, it only changes the requirement for an RT capable card. Instead of DX12 12_2, you need 12_1. So you need mesh shaders. Here we go. Ah, we hold the trigger. You monster! Sorry about the spoilers, I cannot skip this part. Just pretend that I'm just moving around the world.
Sephiroth! Stop! You sick son.
Yeah, it still looks good.
Let's burn.
I agree. I mean, here we're definitely on native 1080. Outside the open world. Can you use high textures on 8 GB? Native res DLSS? DLAA you mean? I have a... Well, the 4060 is 8 GB and I didn't run into any crashes with high textures on 1080p. Although at 1440p I started running into some slowdown with 8 GB cards with high textures. And yeah, this section without music is freaking weird. Yeah, RIP 10 series, no mesh shaders. Yeah, but it's hilarious that I can play on a 1650 and not on a 1080 Ti. That's so freaking weird to say it. How did it work? There's a mod that overrides a DLL file. Although now that I'm skipping a cutscene, I'm getting skipping. Whoa. I gotta move farther away. Hold up. So I don't know if it's like before. I cannot pause the game though in this skipping loading screen, so maybe this part was not meant to be skipped like this. In the meantime, I'll wait. There you go, so you guys can see what's going on. Is skipping the cutscene. 10 series run this patch maybe? No, the 10 series does not run it with this. I'm still waiting. 4050 can run it, medium textures? Yeah, probably. Okay. Are we soft locked now? It's been skipping. Okay. Did it load? I don't think so. That's weird. Okay, so in the span of an hour, I got 2 quote-unquote crashes. Although the previous part was running around in the open world, so this part shouldn't have a problem. Let me Alt F4 out of it. Alright. Let me reset the scale so you guys can see what's going on. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold up. You couldn't see anything. So I don't know why the game stayed on skipping. I skipped cutscenes. That's what I do in this channel to avoid spoilers. But so far I crashed in the open world if I was on medium textures. And well, the game stayed on skipping when I skipped that cutscene. Not sure if the game saved in the middle though. Yeah, we'll never know when it will actually skip. Oh, I'm here again. Jesus, that's annoying. Okay. Alright, I have no idea if the game will actually be crash free with this mod. Considering what I saw so far, I'm not 100% sure. Because you're probably not going to skip the cutscene, so I don't know. I'm doing fine, Sepri. What about you, sir? Yeah, there is also an option to do GeForce now. What happens if you switch to the DX11? No, it doesn't launch. It says fatal error. I tried that yesterday. And the game basically refuses to launch.
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
The game doesn't elaborate and tells you fatal error if you try to launch it on the DX11.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even
Does it work
close
with
to burned
AMD
out.
cards? I have no
Not with
idea.
all the training I've
I
had.
don't have one to try it on.
Guess you really are the best there
I don't
is.
know if RDNA 1 with this mod would actually do it. We'll see. And again, this is the start of the game. This is not demanding. Yeah, right, Hiro. Debería, Chuck. Debería. Let's see, let's skip another cutscene. Yeah, not sure what those cutscene problems were. I mean, the first crash was in the open world, clearly DRAM limited, and the second crash was after skipping like 3 cutscenes. Not sure if it's something specific or just bad luck.
That was awesome.
RDNA 1 no mesh shaders, then you're SOL.
This is how it's going to be.
Only the 16 series supports this mod, I guess. Oh well. Better than nothing, I guess.
Take it away.
Calling fire.
Where to download links in the Steam community? Yeah.
Shit.
The thing is, again, anything that you download from the internet is under your full responsibility.
Done. Gotta say, that one felt
This
pretty
video
good.
is for research purposes only. I do not endorse or tell you why you do not have to do this, but you do not have to. And you shouldn't. And what else do I have to say?
Is that my
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
and technically this game doesn't support the 16 series cards. Again, do not download random stuff for the internet. That's what I'm trying to say.
Burn. Well,
There it goes.
that's that.
Anyway, I think I showed enough. So far, it seems to have a few crashes. I'm not entirely sure if it's a me thing, but on the open world, I ran across it and we were fine. I would say if this is the only way you have to play the game, I'll probably save very often. Again, the open world is the demanding part. I can't run this game. Exactly. It cannot. Not the bunny. Alright. So now, before I go, I have to tell you... No, not about a sponsor. I don't have a sponsor. One day I will. I'm going to play Ninja Gaiden 2 Black in a few minutes. I'll take a very short break and I'll be back with you guys. But playing that other game, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. It'll be fun. It's Unreal Engine 5, looks amazing. I'll see you in around 50 minutes. And yeah, does the mod work? Yeah, it does. It's actually... I'm pretty impressed that they actually found a way to bypass some of it. The thing is, well, you need mesh shaders. So technically this mod only works on 16 series cards. But again, do not download random stuff from the internet. Please. So again, it's a DLL file that you put in the games folder. It's D3D12.dll. So if I do not have the mod, which is that DLL file, the game will tell me, hey, you don't have DX12 Ultimate. So yeah. The mod only works on 16 series cards. So 1660, 1660 Ti, 1650 laptop, 1650 Super, all that should work just fine, technically, with this mod. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did revisiting the game. I didn't know I was going to be doing this so soon, but here we are. And I'll see ya next time. Bye guys. Thank you for watching, and once again thanks to Claudio FZ for gifting 50 subs. What the hell? Never saw that before. Thank you so much, sir. Muchas gracias. See you guys with Ninja Gaiden 2. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.